Bill Goudy checking in. I think I got my problem solved. My hot lug nuts solved. It was looking back at this whole thing. I think it started when I bought the truck. When I got it's a 2009 Chevy 2500. I bought it from a dealer. The dealer said, hey, we had to replace front brake hubs. No, we had to replace the front bearings, and we put new brakes on. I thought, all right. But they only put new brakes on the front. They did not put new brakes on the back, which I didn't even think about that. But 70% of your stopping power is off the front. So I thought, all right. I bought the truck. I traveled to Texas. That was my first major travel. And I had installed the Firestone Air Ride airbags on the truck, first thing. So I removed the rear wheels. Yes, and I did look at the back brakes. And yes, they were rusty, but there were still brakes there. I still had brakes. So I didn't think nothing of it. Put the wheels back on. I installed the airbags on the suspension. Put the wheels back on. Everything's happy. I go down to Texas. I get 1,000 miles from home, and my lug nuts came loose on my driver's side rear wheel. And I had to stop and have them repaired. I had to have AAA tow me and had to have that repaired. So I left. I went on that trip, and I noticed that I wasn't getting as good a gas mileage. You know, I thought, well, it's the load. You know, that's what I'm getting. I get back home. Again, I had the new brakes on the front, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to need to replace the brakes on the back. But I noticed a bubble on my rear tires. And I noticed that my hubs, all four wheels, were getting hot. Hot! I mean, so hot you couldn't touch them. A lot of you guys helped me out. I had all kinds of suggestions, all kinds of people with ideas of what that was. I ended up taking this to a mechanic. My personal mechanic. He ended up putting brand new brakes. Even though I had new brakes on the front, he upgraded me to the ceramics. He put all new calipers on. $680 worth of brake improvements. Yes. I got just almost $1,000 in brand new tires. I'm thinking those bubbles were a result of the heat buildup in the rims of the hubs. I mean, because it was so hot. I don't know maybe that's a coincidence, maybe not, but it all happened at the same time. So the lug nuts came loose, the tires got bubbles. They replaced the front bearings, and you got to wonder, why would they replace the front bearings? Maybe this was happening before. And they put new brakes on the front, but the brake pads were warped. It had new rotors. The rotors had been, they looked new. Whether they were turned or replaced, I don't know, but the front rotors, not the back, just the front. But I noticed the heat was equal all the way. I didn't use my heat gun, and that's what my mechanic said. Next time, use your heat gun. But I don't think it would have mattered. It was so damn hot you couldn't touch it. Pardon my language. It was so darn hot you couldn't touch it. I mean, it would burn you. It's not that way now. And I've already noticed an improvement in the gas mileage. So, I'm thinking, even though the dealer replaced, they just replaced what they had to. They didn't get into the calipers, which they should have. Yeah, because it was $680 for mine. For me, I can imagine. Yeah, that they didn't want to put the money in it. So far, so good. I think the problem has been fixed. I hope it has. But my problem, and I'm not alone. I've seen other videos out there of the same thing. My problem was calipers. Brand new. Ended up putting new calipers, new brake pads, new tires. It's got new front bearings. So, and now I can drive hundreds of miles and touch those, and it's not even warm. You know, it's the ambient temperature. We're using the brakes or not using the brakes. So, yeah, something was wrong. I think the problem's fixed. Keep your fingers crossed. Time will tell. And if I have any more problems with that, I'll let you know. Listen, I got things to do today. So many things. Let's see. Well, it's 25 degrees outside. It was 14 this morning when I got up, and now it's 25. Roller coaster ride. And they're talking some more cold weather and then a warm up next week. A warm up to the 40s, you know. Listen, I got work to do. Gotta go. Thank you for watching. Go Goudy out.